Hello, Cancer placements. Welcome to Soul Healing with Holly. This will be your tarot and crystal guidance forecast for the week of January 23rd through the 29th, 2023. Don't worry if you see this at any other time. The messages are meant to reach you when you need to hear them. This will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. As usual, because this is a general message, please take only what resonates, and if this doesn't resonate, you may want to check your other placement videos. Alright, Cancers, we're going to start by getting some overall themes or messages from our Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. We'll follow that up with clarification from tarot, add some positive affirmations, and finally, we will choose a crystal from the bowl of crystals to represent an area of focus or an area of healing. All right, Cancer placements, let's get started with your first messages. What do Cancer placements need to focus on for the week of January 23rd through the 29th, 2023? What are some overall themes, messages, or guidance for Cancer placements? All right, up first we have peace. Whenever I see this card, I feel like this bubble around this girl is talking about protecting your peace. I feel like this is something that's very important for you or a focus this week. Maybe this is just spending time alone, like Hermit card energy. I just feel like you have been so affected by other people and you just don't want that energy in your life. You want to focus on your own peace. And you might be setting boundaries for people as well in your life. The people that don't give you peace, you might be cutting them out of your life completely or just setting some firm boundaries with them. And then we have action. So I feel like there is absolutely some action that you need to take this week that you have been putting off in some way. I feel like there is something that you have delayed because you didn't feel like it was going to happen. This gives me that King of Wands energy or Emperor energy where it's time for you to take action on that. What are the things that you have been hoping for? They're not just going to fall in your lap. It's time to do something about it. I feel like this is about, making sure that those manifestations come in. And then we have the unexpected. So this might be something that's even better than you expected. Something that you did not see coming at all. I also look at this card. It's first of all, you have that circle around as well, just like in the peace card. So again, it might be about establishing boundaries. I feel like this is like to the other side. So there might be a visit from somebody in spirit this week, or maybe this message comes from somebody in spirit and you will know that when you hear the message. But to me, this is something that's very unexpected that you didn't see coming, and I feel like you are being guided in some way from a loved one in spirit. So we'll take this however it resonates. We'll also have to look at what the tarot has to say for you, Cancer. All right, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements for the week of January 23rd through the 29th, 2023. Cancer, if you like this reading, if it resonates with you, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. And if you are interested, I do offer personal readings on my website at soulhealingwithholly.com, or you can find it in the link below. I do offer readings as low as $25 for a 15-minute Zoom session. All right. Up first, we have Eight of Swords. Okay, Queen of Cups. Princess of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. And overall is the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups to me is what I call my meh card. It's like there's this apathy in your life, this dissatisfaction with what you've been given. There's some sort of, I feel like, emotional detachment as well. You know, Five of Cups, this leads into Five of Cups, which is about sadness and despair and depression. And this is saying you're not there yet, but I feel like you're working on it, because what you're doing is you're focusing on the things that have happened in your life that have made you sad, that you weren't satisfied with. But we have this other offer here that you aren't even seeing because you're so focused on maybe the lack of things. You're so focused on what you don't have or what you haven't been satisfied with. You're not seeing this new opportunity for satisfaction. So make sure that you are seeing the opportunities that come in for you. I also, and this is not going to be for all of you, when I was getting this unexpected card and I felt like this might be a message from someone in spirit, I have this Queen of Cups and this Princess of Cups. So I feel like this is a mother type figure. Now, a mother type figure could be your actual mother or could be a grandmother. A lot of times there's grandmothers who have raised a child, and so they, feel more like that mother energy. But I do feel like there is this like mother-daughter connection when I look at these two cards here as well. So I do feel like this might be a message from a mother figure. So we have the Eight of Swords, and it comes under that peace card. The Eight of Swords is not about peace. This is about you torturing yourself with your thoughts. This is you putting yourself in some sort of mental prison, not believing in yourself, allowing other people's projections onto you, any sort of anxiety or negative thinking. But to me, this is like you are always in this worst case scenario mode. You're always thinking about, well, what if this happens? What if this happens? And most of those fears that you have are not things that are even going to happen in your life, but it's this anxiety that keeps you trapped. So it comes under this peace card, and I feel like it's saying it's time for you to stop doing that. Maybe in some way you have some guilt or you're beating yourself up about something that happened in the past. It's time to release that. That is the message I'm getting. Release that. Release yourself. At least take off this blindfold and see things clearly. I always say when I see this card that, when you have a thought about yourself, ask yourself, is it true? And if it's not, then you need to release it and let it go. That's just one more sword that you are going to be able to allow yourself to step out of this prison. So I feel like you are torturing yourself right now, and the message is you need peace. You need to find that peace within yourself. With this Queen of Cups here, the Queen of Cups, like I said, it's representing a mother for me, because the Queen of Cups is a very loving, nurturing, emotional energy. So, it could very well be your mother. It also is somebody that carries love for you. So if this is about a relationship and you're asking how they feel, there is this love that they have for you. But the Queen of Cups has this tendency to fill everybody else's cup first. So it might also be you that is doing that is in this energy. Again, I feel like it's about you not taking care of yourself, not nurturing yourself, and it's you're being called to do that. I don't know why you're being so hard on yourself right now, Cancer, but that's the message that I'm getting. The Queen of Cups is also very intuitive. So it's time for you to trust your intuition. Make sure that, again, take off that blindfold, look at things clearly, but also trust your intuition. Maybe that intuition is telling you to take action on something and you're not paying attention to it, or you're not, listening to it. Again, I feel like this is a message from a loved one in spirit. So if this resonates with you, please let me know. So then we have this Princess of Cups, and there I was getting that connection between the Queen of Cups and the Princess of Cups, that this is probably some sort of mother figure in spirit. But the Princess of Cups would normally be the Page of Cups in traditional tarot decks, is somebody that comes in with an offer of perhaps an apology or an emotion of saying I love you, but it is, from a page, so it could come through as a text message, as a communication of some sort. They could call you. And again, I get this feeling like maybe you have this guilt that you carry because you didn't, tell somebody how you felt about them, or you felt like you should have apologized and you didn't. I just feel like there's burdens like that you are carrying with you, and you don't need to. You need to release yourself of that, okay? That's part of these swords that you are putting yourself within, so release that. But otherwise, there might be somebody coming in for you to apologize to you. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is such beautiful energy. This is the energy of knowing your value and knowing your worth. This is very independent, stable, secure, abundant energy. I call the Nine of Pentacles my All the Single Ladies card. Male or female, this is just about your independence and, again, knowing your value and your worth and taking care of yourself. It's very important with this card. If you are not taking care of yourself, make sure that you are doing that. Make sure, again, that you are loving yourself. I feel like this entire reading is that you are not taking care of yourself the way you should. You are beating yourself up over something, and this is just the reminder of how beautiful you are, how much you have. It's that reminder to stop looking at, what has been lost or what you don't have, and pay attention to all of the abundance that you do have. I really feel like this is just a reading of, make sure that you are loving yourself. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. All right, let's see what your positive affirmations are. That one's perfect. Yes, several of those. Okay, so up first, I move through life at my own unique pace. So you might have some guilt that, maybe you didn't achieve your goal yet in life or something. I always feel like, unfortunately, society puts a lot of pressure on younger people about, by this age you should have your career, and that by this age you should be married, and by this age you should buy a house, and that doesn't matter. If you are happy, I just did a quote today on my TikTok that said, the way your life feels is more important than the way your life looks. And that's to other people. If you are happy with your life the way it is, then that's what's most important. So moving at your own pace, taking a look back and seeing how far you've come, maybe that's something that you need to do to remind yourself, I may not be where I want to be yet, but I am definitely on my way there. And don't let anybody else affect you. I feel like that's part of the anxiety that you're carrying is, oh, I'm not where I'm supposed to be yet. And that's not true. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. And then I watch my negative thoughts float away. This is perfect for you because, like I said, that Eight of Swords, it represents those negative thoughts, that anxiety that you carry with you. And I said, look at it, ask yourself if it's true, and if it's not, just release it, let it go, let it float away. So you need to stop telling yourself things that you know are not true about yourself. So get out of the negative thinking. And not only did you get this card, you also received this one. I am not my negative thoughts. So again, it's reminding yourself of who you are. You're very abundant and stable and secure and independent and, caring. And you need to remind yourself of who you are. Don't let one person make you feel bad for who you are. All right, let's get your crystal for the week for Cancer. All right, Cancer, you have blue calcite. Blue calcite is a stone that soothes emotions. And I do feel like you need to soothe your emotions right now. When it comes to this peace card, above the Eight of Swords and this Queen of Cups and this Princess of Cups, like both are representing emotions. So I feel like you really need to feel those emotions right now. It's also a stone that protects from other people's energies. So again, I talked about other people's projections on you. Maybe you're accepting them, and this, stone can help you to protect yourself from the thoughts of other people around you, especially if it's negative thinking. It's also a blue stone, which to me deals with your throat chakra and communicating your emotions. So it might be you that needs to communicate your emotions. Or, again, somebody coming in to communicate with you. All right, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed your weekly reading. If you did, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of your next reading.